Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy V-Lone 2x, aka Third Eye V-Lone, back in the building, feel me? And today, yes, I'm in a little different scenery right now. I'm using my camera, feel me, laptop over there, all that. I'm gonna be doing reactions like literally right after this probably, so feel me, stay tuned for that, feel me? Today I wanna be talking about basically something that should be talked about more often, and which I'm gonna be doing on my channel. Aside from reactions and all that, I'm gonna be making how-tos and basically giving y'all game on what y'all could do to, for me, stay in the game, for me, instead of being like a agent, let's call it. If you don't know what an agent is, I'm gonna put a picture up right now. For me, go watch The Matrix. Don't be an agent, y'all. For me, play the game, study these wolves, get into the game, get into the game, get into the game, get into the game. Cause that's what life is, a game. But not in a serious. I was being dead ass serious right there. But on a serious note, what I'm gonna be talking about today, as y'all can see from the title, probably, is cryptocurrency. Now, Alex, why are you talking about cryptocurrency? I mean, V-Lone, why are you talking about cryptocurrency? V-Lone, why are you talking about cryptocurrency? Nick, I'm talking about cryptocurrency because it needs to be talked about, feel me? This needs to be pushed. Niggas need to be basically owning these assets and not taking their money out of it, feel me? Leave your money in the Bitcoin, feel me? I mean, not Bitcoin, but cryptocurrency. Feel me, one of them Bitcoin. But what is a cryptocurrency? Shit, I'm out of breath and shit, niggas. Chill. Feel me, let me catch up. Let me chill. I'm with the gang right now, feel me? I'm over here wilding out. But a cryptocurrency basically is a digital currency that can be used to buy goods and services, but uses an online ledger with strong cryptography to secure online transactions, aka I high-key forgot. I can't think of it off the top of my dome right now, but basically it's backed by blockchain, right? Blockchain, feel me? I wrote it down, but yeah. Anyways, blockchain, feel me? If you don't know what blockchain is, there's something called Google, my friends. Go research it, my nigga. Chill, like, nah, that also like, cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, let's say. Feel me? I'm gonna talk about Bitcoin. It's basically bought. Yo, comment down below, like. Feel me? I need to chill, like chill. Nah, but yeah. Basically, Bitcoin is backed by blockchain, and unlike money, where it's backed by hard work and labor, this has something that actually supports it. Feel me? Because let's say one day people decided they didn't want to work. Money's gone, my friend. Nah, like that paper money is gone, for me. But yeah, so Bitcoin on the other hand is actually backed by something, which makes it like a little bit more I don't know, for me. I need to do a little bit more research on blockchain, but for the most part, what you need to know is that it's backed by something called blockchain, which is how people basically mine the coin out, and feel me, that's how it's discovered, feel me. But yeah, now Bitcoin was launched in 2009 by Satoshi Nakamoto. The founder of it, niggas don't know, man, feel me? Niggas don't know. But yeah, and Satoshi Nakamoto, feel me, he discovered that in 2009. Nigga got the burps and shit. I may or may not edit this video either, so for me, you're gonna see all the awkward shit that I'm doing right now. Money. Alright, the next thing I wrote down, for me, shout outs to BWO. If you know what BWO is, Black World Order. For me, that's a class that I'm in. Basically giving niggas game. For me, because again, like I said before, life is a game. Feel me? They don't want us to be part of it, which is why you see things on TV, which is why entertainment is so pushed, which is why music is so pushed in a negative, derogatory way, because they don't want us to, feel me, be on that level with them. Feel me? Because all in all, in actual hindsight, in actual reality, we are more powerful than them. Feel me? But and what do I mean by them? I'm not gonna say race, but we're more powerful than them. For me, they don't want us to be part of the game. And yes, I am type talking about skin color, but at the same time, I'm talking to everybody. For me, so yeah. But money is a debt note, and what I mean by that is, nigga, money is a debt note. That's what I mean by that. For me, money, the $20 bill with the Andrew Jackson that you carry in your pocket, for me, is a debt note. For me, you're gonna be giving that to somebody else, right or wrong. You're gonna be giving that $20 to I don't know, nigga. Let's say you buy groceries. Debt note. Who does that grocery store have to get that money to? Exactly. Another example, because that's probably a terrible example, and you niggas probably didn't, feel me, register that. Damn. I'm gonna use a street word, or a street term. I mean, you got $20, right, and you go buy weed, and you get back a bat. Damn, I don't even know. Is that a good way of putting it? Money is a promise, is a debt note. Put it like that, simple as that. Money, you can't keep money in its stays good for the next 10 years. Put it like that. I mean, you can't keep money and it stays good in your pockets for the next 10 years. You can't put $100,000 in your shoebox for 10 years, or your savings account for 10 years. I'm gonna use this example because it sounds better. But you can't put it in your shoebox or savings account for 10 years, and then 10 years later, feel me, you want to go buy the newest G-Wagon, but now the G-Wagon somehow costs like $200,000 when it, like, in today's age, the shit costs like $30,000. Feel me? It's called inflation, my friends. Not only that, but there's always something that every time you get money is a new debt. A new problem comes. More money, more problems. That's what that means. Money is debt. Feel me? But when you have Bitcoin, it's not necessarily debt. Feel me? Because it's an asset. Your money's growing. Your money stays in one place. Your money's growing. You can take that money out of it, put it into some new assets, and let your money grow. Feel me? They don't want us to know that though. Feel me? So keep that on the down low. Feel me? And the niggas over here running out of breath and shit. Comment down below, chill, y'all. Feel me? Comment down below, chill, because I'm over here wilding right now. I'm over here trying to get the message across in the best way possible. Feel me? This is my first time doing this, so feel me? Just comment down below, chill, and smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, all that. Feel me? But yeah. So next up, we got JP Morgan predicts Bitcoin could rise over $146,000 in the long term. Now, why is that big? JP Morgan predicts that. Do you know who JP Morgan is? Do you know that family tree? That's probably like one of the 13 families that own the Federal Reserve, probably. I don't even know, but that's somebody big saying that. Keep that in mind. Feel me? Keep that in mind. Next up, we got Morgan Stanley, another big name. Crypto here to stay a serious asset class. Bitcoin making progress to replace dollar. It's another big name. It's another big name, y'all, saying these type of things. Feel me? Don't let that go past your head. Feel me? Don't let that go over your head. Feel me? Study these wolves and play the game smart. Feel me? Don't listen to my words as a form of entertainment or information. Feel me? I'm speaking facts. Do some research. Get into the game, bro. Feel me? Because at the end of the day, let's say you take this information and think I'm talking bullshit, which I'm not, but if you think I am, then you go to the next video. Point being, 10 years from now, for me, you're not gonna be in the game. You're gonna be controlled by the game, by the people that's been controlling the game for over hundreds of years now. For me, it's time to dead that. But next, what should you know about the coins? Tokenomics, the study of how cryptocurrencies work within the broader ecosystem. This includes things such as token distribution, as well as how they can be used to incentivize positive behavior in the network. Feel me? Simple as that. Next, so how you want to do your research, basically. When you're fuck, I keep stuttering and shit. Comment down below, chill. But when you want to buy a coin, let's say whatever cryptocurrency you want to buy, do some research on the leaders and founders, the future goals of this currency and what they have in mind for it. Exchanges, basically the volatility, how many people get into it and leave it, and the market cap. Feel me? For example, I'm pretty sure Bitcoin is somewhere in the billions. I don't know off the top of my head, but I do know it's in the billions. The fuck? Anyways, funding. And last but not least, rewards for holders. Do you get rewarded for holding your coin? Feel me? Fuck. For example, the information I got this from is Chris Cole. Shout out to Chris Cole. But one of the things that he did back in 2012 was buy was buy Bitcoin. For me, he held that. Now he's getting rewarded, long-term reward. Nobody knew Bitcoin was gonna do this. For me. Anyways, fast forward. Let's see. Decentralized finance. I personally don't know what that means yet. I'm gonna do some research, but what I can say is that you should do your research as well. Decentralized finance. Decentralized finance. Decentralized finance. These coins are looking to do the exact same thing that Netflix did to Blockbuster. And what I mean by that is looking to do, like Netflix did to Blockbuster, is looking to do the same thing, just with, hold on, y'all. It's looking to do the same thing. Fuck. It's looking to do the same thing, just with this right here. Feel me? This piece of paper. Oh yeah, another thing that I forgot to add is that cryptocurrency cannot be duplicated. Feel me? Because it's backed by a blockchain. This, we all know, could be duplicated. We've seen it time and time again. We know it's sold on the black market, all that. Feel me? We know it could be duplicated. Big cryptocurrency cannot be duplicated. Feel me? But yeah, so decentralized finance, that's what it's looking to do. Basically replace the paper money. Feel me? Another thing is that these cryptocurrencies is paying a higher interest rate than every single bank. Comment down below, chill, y'all. Feel me? But these cryptocurrencies is paying a higher interest rate than every single bank in the US. Feel me? Now we're gonna keep going. The best resources for crypto research: Coins Market Cap, Coins Stats, and CoinDesk. Feel me? Now I'm gonna fast forward a whole lot. Feel me? Because I know people like to get to the point and get to the interesting stuff. Feel me? They don't like watching whole videos about money, basically. But 10 cryptos you should own. 1, obviously Bitcoin. I'm gonna just say first, these are the big three right here. Feel me? These are three that everybody should own. Feel me? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. We all know that. Feel me? Next, Binance. That's 4. Next, GoChain. That's 5. Next, Travala. It's spelled Travalla. I'm gonna put it in the screen somewhere. That's number 6. Next is Versity. I'm gonna put it on the screen. That's 7. Next is Cody. That's 8. Next is Cardano. That's 9. Next is Dent. And by the way, I'm gonna leave all these in the description, feel me? So if you didn't hear what I'm saying, or if I'm speaking a way that you can't hear me correctly, I'm gonna leave it down in the description, feel me? But that's all 10. Now, one that I personally invested in is XRP, but by the looks of things and how the government is kind of controlling that, feel me, if I ever told you to buy XRP, dead it. Hold on, y'all. I have to reset the camera because this shit was like in red instead of, I don't know how to explain it, feel me, but I had to restart it, so you get the point. But yeah, like I was saying, those are the 10 cryptocurrencies you should invest in and do your research on. Top 3 that you should invest in, probably without doing the research: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, feel me? And I know you didn't hear me say Dogecoin. That's because Dogecoin right now, niggas don't know if it's a pump or dump or if it's something to last, feel me? Because it does have some good incentives, but at the end of the day, it was created off of me. So I'm not saying don't invest in Dogecoin, or feel me, that's the reason that it's not in the top 10. But I'm not saying, yeah, don't invest in Dogecoin, none of that, feel me? Do you, feel me? But yeah, that's the top 10 right there. That's the reason why it's not in the top 10. It's a meme. You can still make some bread off it though, of course. Now, a strategy that people could use is called the fat lady strategy. And why am I saying this right now in front of the camera to you guys? Is because I know none of you are going to take advantage of it. Alright, so a strategy that I'm going to tell you guys is called the fat lady strategy. And this is a great strategy and it's proven. And the reason that I'm saying this on camera is that I know that 0% of the people watching this video are going to actually take advantage and use this to their advantage. Why? Because they're going to claim they have no money, or they're going to claim that I don't know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, I'm giving you the game, man, for me. So take advantage, man. Write this down, all that, for me. Don't lie to yourself. But yeah, the fat lady strategy is when your asset / coins triples in value, feel me? So let's say you throw some bread into, let's say you throw 100K into crypto, into Bitcoin or whatever, and it triples, right? You take that money, actually I didn't even finish, hold on. You take half and invest in a coin such as Bitcoin or another asset. You then leave the remaining half in there to run, feel me? So like I was saying, the example I was using, you take 100,000, right? Or let's say for the average person, feel me? Because again, I know that half of you are not going to take advantage of this, and I know some of you are going to lie to yourself and say you don't have no money to buy an asset, but you have money to buy some McDonald's, you have some money to, feel me, buy some fucking garden catering, buy some, I don't know, whatever you buy, feel me? You're just gonna lie to yourself and say you don't have money for an asset that in the next 10 years is still gonna be there for you, for your kids, for your future kids, if you don't have any, like myself. I don't have kids, but I plan on having some, so in the future, for me, that money's gonna be for them, not for me. Anyways, y'all, let's say you throw $20 into Dogecoin, right? Your money triples. Don't just leave your money in there, feel me? Take half of it out, take half of that out, put it into another asset, and now you basically just brought it for free. Now you basically just brought free assets. Feel me? And if it ran over your head, I'm gonna repeat it one more time. Let's say you have $20. Alright? Because I know I stutter a lot. I don't know why. Feel me? Actually, I do know why. Feel me? I'm not used to the camera yet. Feel me? I gotta get used to the camera life. Feel me? So comment down below, chill, yo. Feel me? Show me some love. But feel me? Let's say you got $20 and you put that into Dogecoin, right? And then that Dogecoin triples in price. Take half of it out and put that into another asset. Feel me? You just brought some free assets, and you still have money left in that Dogecoin that you just brought for 20 bucks. Still over the price that you brought it from. Feel me? I mean, you still have profits. I mean, feel me? I said that wrong, but you still have profits from that purchase that you made just with that $20. Feel me? Easy. But yeah, yo, feel me? That's the end of the video. That's just me breaking down cryptocurrency and why you should invest in it. Top 10 cryptocurrencies out there that you should research and invest in. Top 3 being Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Feel me? It's free game, yo. Feel me? Understand that these people out here, and what I mean by that is, I didn't even finish. Understand that these people out here are not for you. Feel me? You gotta do for self. Provide for self. These people, nobody's gonna come out here and help you. Nobody's gonna help you and, feel me, do nothing for you. The government just gave niggas stimulus checks. I wonder why. Don't let that go over your head.